Hello, it's Melissa, and I've been promising y'all another Grandma Betty cooking video. Today, I'm at Mom's house, and she recently had a young man here that didn't know how to make a mater sandwich, so she's going to show y'all how to make a mater sandwich. Here we go.
Good morning. It's really not a mater sandwich, it's a tomato sandwich. And I think most people laugh because there's nobody in the South that doesn't know how, except a few people. Anyway, you have your ingredients. You always have to use Duke's mayonnaise if you're from North Carolina. There may be some other brand somewhere else. I'm not advertising for them though. And bread, whatever kind you like. And tomatoes and salt and pepper. So see, there's not very many ingredients.
Now, are these tomatoes or are they maters?
They're tomatoes.
Are you sure? What's the difference?
Well, you just pronounce them different. The same thing. You can call them maters if you want to. If you're in a hurry, you say maters. So this is a clean placemat. So I'm not putting it on a dirty table. You get your 2 pieces of bread. See, that's really... You can make your own homemade bread if you want to, but we'll go into that on another day. So, and guess what? There's one person in this room that doesn't like tomato sandwiches, and it's not me.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of tomatoes. I remember when I was a little kid, Mama sat me down at this very table and forced me to eat a mater, and I hated it.
Well, we had them in the garden, you know. You ate what you had back in those days. First, you take your tomato that you washed, and you peel if you want to, but I'm not going to peel it because they stay together better unpeeled. Or maybe I will peel it because I'll probably be the one to eat it.
Yes, you will.
So.
And it's funny, the other thing is I ate so many mayonnaise sandwiches when I was a little girl that I
And
cannot...
they're hard to eat. But she'll have to do a video on how to make a mayonnaise.
A mayonnaise, it's real hard. You just slap mayonnaise on some bread. But I ate so many when I was a kid, I cannot stand mayonnaise now. I overdid it, I think.
Does Mike does he like tomato sandwiches?
He does.
Okay, well maybe we'll try.
So, hey Dottie, hey Becca, hey Lois.
Oh.
Do any of y'all eat mater sandwiches?
Do they?
Mama's peeling the tomato for the mater sandwich. But she's being all proper and saying tomato today for some odd reason.
I might not like country. But I like the country because I live in the country.
And I wonder if my Virginia people use Duke's mayonnaise, if that's a thing in Virginia or if it's just a North Carolina thing.
See, here's mayonnaise and bread. And you put it on there.
I feel like my city friends in New York may not know about Duke mayonnaise.
And then you just smooth it on. A lot of people put a lot. Does Mike like a lot of tomatoes?
Are you going to make him eat it?
Well,
is that what it is? You want to give it to him?
Do you think he'll want this one?
He'll probably be glad to eat it for you.
Because I put a minimum amount of mayonnaise on mine. But people like a lot of mayonnaise. See? I think the Duke's mayonnaise may be made in North Carolina too.
Is it?
Maybe from Duke's in Winston-Salem. Is Duke's in Winston-Salem?
Maybe we should look on the jar.
We'll look it up. It's probably made in New York.
What does that say? It's got the ingredients. Does it say? It says refrigerated. Oh, it says Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Who knew?
I was wrong. We'll learn something.
Okay, I can't get that thing to go back little again, so y'all gonna have to look at me for a second. Hey.
That's good. I want it to look
There. Okay, there's Mama. So it's a Virginia thing.
See how simple it is? Even a child can do it.
Maybe some little kids will do this after they watch Grandma Betty make a mater sandwich.
And actually, the best, when I was little, my dad had a store, and when my brother and I would come home from school, we were often invited to go take care of the store.
You were invited,
Yes, I told it.
or you were told.
And we would make a whole platter of these and take them down there and eat them for our, working snack.
So this is good work food.
So, anyway, because it's easy, and then you just simply take your tomato, and you try to get a tomato that's going to fit your bread. You don't want to, when you're have a garden, you have a lot of varieties of sizes of tomatoes.
I feel like that's the difference between a tomato and a mater is whether or not you grew it in your garden.
Right. And they probably don't sell maters in the stores, too. Go ask for a mater and see what they give you. And see, you make it might be good. You want to taste it, so you want it at least that thick. And actually, some people put cheese. You can add cheese and onions and lettuce. And a lot of things, anything you want to, really. Ham and tomato. But it might be funny if you ask for one of these in a restaurant. They might laugh at you.
Stranger things have happened, though. I've seen some things on the menu that I thought I'd never see, like when you used to take the leftover grits and fry it up and tell me it was fish.
I did.
And I've actually seen something like that on the menu. I don't remember what it was called, but it was fried grits. And I'm like, oh, I grew up eating fried grits, but I just always thought it was fish. So you put ketchup on.
So you have to get a napkin.
Okay. Does that look yummy?
See, when you're just wanting to treat somebody to a special treat and they've never heard of it, they'll think you're really smart. Then you have to put salt on it.
Whoop.
And
I was trying to see if I can see.
Yeah. Then you put pepper on it. Then you close it up. Also, when I was little, we would cut the edges off if we wanted to, but we always did this.
Did Uncle Tommy also help make the tomato sandwiches?
Well, yes.
When you were a little girl, he's a little bit older than Mama.
Yes, he did. And we have our whole, I wonder if he remembers. See? Here, Melissa, have a bite.
I don't like them maters still, but we'll share it with Mike.
It's very good, and you can fix a whole platter, and you put them on the platter this way, and put some this way, and we would have a platter about this big full of tomato sandwiches, and we'd actually eat them back then. But I don't think the bread was this thick back then. Way back then.
Way back then.
And then a lot of people like tomato biscuits. You know, if you make homemade biscuits and make tomato biscuits, that's good too.
You put mayonnaise on those too?
Yes, you do. If you want. What, I have one daughter who would probably put mustard. So anyway, thank you for listening to this silly video.
Okay.
So now we're going to have a tomato sandwich.
Bye. It's time for lunch. Have a great day.
Bye.